Oh, good. It changed the, what's it called, the borders for me. But anyway, okay, we've gone full anime at this point. We're doing it. We're playing the meme game. Unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately. I like this game. Not gonna be seeing a lot of X, but I like this game. For at least 0. Hey. Well, instead of opening Expedition, we actually have an anime opening. I mean, we're gonna see the general and person who may or may not be Sigma speaking about what's going to be happening very soon, but... Ay. You know what I mean. There he is. Nobody likes Zero anymore. Zero is... I mean, no one likes X anymore. Zero is the hip and cool thing. Yes. Was. Oh. Okie dokie. Well, hello. What's it called? Do you want... I know you want Red Zero, but, I posted, the sprites for Black Zero on Twitter if you want to look real quick. Like, what was your decision? I don't know. I turned off my internet if you saw it. I have to ask that. Just before we start, because I have to do this at the title screen. And it's going to be, like, the entire playthrough. Posted the wah comment because you didn't see the post. You voted red. Okay. Got it. We're inputting no codes. We're just going straight into it. Black was like, ow, the edge. That's pretty much the point, though. Time for voice acting.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
Dr. Wowie. I'm actually not going to talk through this. Sorry.
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream.
Code Scottish. Like, sorry, a lot of this game has to speak for itself. Hunter HQ, Mavericks emerged at the point 5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. Definitely not Wily. You are my masterpiece. You will go forth and destroy Dr. Light. This looks like Repla Force is doing. Repla Force. Okay, I'm on my way. Oh wait, that was Zero talking. Darn it. I'll do some Zero voicing like later, and I'll try to specifically imitate his voice here as close as possible. But I'm not sure if I can sound that nasally. But I will attempt to. Repla Force. Yes. That is the opposing faction in this game. We're not fighting Sigma and like the Mavericks and everything. Like, nope, not exactly. We're fighting Repla Force. I can actually beat this guy before getting to the end of the stage, which I will. Or at least will attempt to. There we go. Probably gonna die. He got a head start on me. Unless he keeps doing that. Wait, where's he going? Really showing off the gameplay loop right here. There we go. Okay, don't have to worry about him. You can't just kill the boss before you're allowed to. It's against the rules, or is it? Yes. In fact, it is not against the rules. You can just completely... Capcom. Shameless self-promotion of Capcom. But anyway... You don't really have to... That makes him easier when he comes back as well. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Had to be done. Playing as Zero, not playing as X, not gonna give the enemy a fair shake. We're an SA rank hunter, not a B rank. No holding on that trigger. I mean, what's it called? Dragoon! You're in the what? You're in the 14th unit? Why? Sorry, I need water. This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out of the power. What? What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something! It's too late. I must escape now. You best do the same, Zero. Sorry for, like, really bad voice acting. My throat's really dry. Damn! If the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous! There's no time! I'm going down! We have to do something. We should do something. Maybe. The carriage! It's carnage! It's horrible! Those Mavericks will pay for this! Sorry, I need a drink of water. There we go. I'm just like choking. The cat it just occurred to me that the cat was sitting inside of this chair that I'm sitting in like 5 seconds ago. And I've got the allergies. So like coughing and sneezing. Until I like get used to it. I'm sorry. In advance. Almost got crushed right there. We're gonna be seeing a lot of bees in this game because Rebel Force loves the bees for whatever reason. Sorry, I'm not like commentating that much. Like this is really intense. Oh no! Zero. Gotta get up! Gotta get up! Oh, that was a close one. There she is. Iris! What are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero! Did you come to save me? Yes! Hang on! A huge maverick appeared and... Stay here, Iris! I'll handle it! Bees, the true enemy of... the Mega Man universe. Dr. Wily should invest in bee technology. Yes. Is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment of spare. I have to defeat him or else. Who is this him that he refers to? Hey, I hope you're not too late in joining. We literally just started. Hello, Ross. Yeah, this boss looks big and intimidating, but it's a cakewalk. Especially since I beat it before this. I'm probably not gonna take any... Well, never mind. The second I attempted to say I was gonna take damage, I took damage. Ay, ay, ay. Heard of the Triforce, now get ready for Repliforce. Yes. Roz is there, don't see her comments, might need to reload. Zero! Long time no see.
Colonel! What are you doing here?
I come to see... I mean, to save my sister, Iris. I only hope she's okay.
She's fine. I just rescued her.
Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you in.
Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place?
What are you talking about? Repliforce came in here for help. We weren't involved in the attack.
They suspect you've become a maverick.
What?
Disarm and come with me to the HQ.
I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Colonel Redchin. Ay, ay, ay.
Then they think you're a maverick.
So be it. The Repliforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero.
Wait, Colonel, listen to me.
Colonel.
Damn, this isn't good, Colonel. They may decide the entire Repliforce is a group of mavericks.
Alright, we're saving. Ignore Black Zero and Ultimate X. This game actually has save files. I'm gonna get it. What's it called? I ran out of water before I started. I need... What's it called? I need a bottle. I'm gonna be doing a lot of voice acting during this. Sorry. Yikes. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. But BRB, water. Okay, I also got, what's it called? Some Benadryl for my cat allergy. So that's gonna kick in like 20 minutes. Thank goodness. Ay, ay, ay. My voice for the Colonel reminds you of someone, but you don't know who. Oh, the Colonel.
We have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace.
Wait until you hear his actual voice.
Our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
And that's why I'm doing his voice like that. Ay, ay, ay.
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely. closely from here on out.
Gee, I wonder who that cackling madman could be. Ay, ay, ay. Australian accent, huh? Well, fake Australian accent. But yes.
Iris! What are you doing here?
My brother, Colonel, started the coup.
I know.
Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake.
They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them.
Zero.
I must go now.
This planet needs him. Jungle. Infiltrate enemy occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. Bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Dragoon of the 14th unit is a traitor! Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. Off-screen, Dragoon just went Maverick for some reason. Repliforce decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. The abandoned lab is now operational. Pretty oxymoronic. Investigate and destroy the lab. A traitor already? Yes. A military train is moving the supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon. Alright, we're going for Dragoon first, since we can actually bring a mech to this fight. Not so abandoned lab. Yes. Magma Dragoon. He betrayed the irregular hunters and hid himself inside a volcano. Ay, ay, ay. Sigma, why are you not surprised? No! Totally unaffiliated, cackling, innocent man. That has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. I don't even have double jump at this point. It's gonna take a while to get used to Zero not being able to do that right off the bat. But, yeah. Pretty much cut out for me. This is when the series, what's it called? It got really fast-paced. So fast-paced that made Zero fully playable. To completely take advantage of it. The cheek markings are a dead giveaway. What are you talking about? It's totally not Sigma's Zero scar. That you saw during that fever dream. Sigma's evil twin, Sigma with a Z. Yes. No, Sigma with a C from the Ruby Spirits cartoon. That's who's behind all this. That 100% pure botanium maniacal fiend mastermind. I can't cut through those yet. I don't have the virus buster. I mean, what's it called? It's not virus buster, what is it called? I don't know. Like, just the antivirus Z-Saber. The purple one. Don't have that yet, so can't cut through these exactly. As for the comment about calling max speed, someone should also commission Volga from Hyrule Warriors to back them up on flushing the Rogue Dragoon. Yes. Don't worry, there's a mech suit in this level. I'm not going to pass that up. He brought fists to a mech fight, essentially. I've got this in the bag, hopefully. As long as I get the heart container in this level. Get used to seeing these Repliforce guys in the... what's it called? Ah, there it is. I can't get it yet. I need the double jump. That's unfortunate. Or I can come back with the mech, technically, but... I think. I don't entirely remember. Nope, I can't come back with the mech. It's okay. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Unfortunately. Okay, we're going down. Calling Spyro for the double dragon power up. Yes. I mean, double the dragon power up. Yes. Alright. Let's see if we can do this, like, immediately. Probably not.
Zero. It's really you. Why'd you betray us?
Ellipses.
Answer me, Dragoon.
I have no answer for you, my friend.
Dragoon.
Okay, so basically he has Ryu's moveset. So this is gonna be kind of difficult. Like, get ready to hear the word Hadouken like a million times. Shuriken. I'm not sure I can do it like... Nope, I cannot. Okay, darn it. I'm not gonna be able to do this without the mech, so... What's it called? I thought Zero was a myth. A legend. Ay, ay, ay. You must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance, unfortunately. And I have not done that. I probably should have done, what's his name? Probably should have done Spider first. I'm probably just gonna jump into the, what's it called? Like, the lava at this point. Thought I could get an easy heart container, but apparently it couldn't. Well, actually, would continuing put me back? Yes, it would. Okay. Okay, perhaps I can beat him if I actually get the mech there in good condition. Like, it took a few hits before I fought him. And you can do the entire fight in the mech. Like, you don't really actually need to... like, deal with that. We'll get him next time, don't worry. Hopefully. Alright. It's way more health than I started with. And already took some unnecessary damage. Alright, it was only 2 hits instead of 3 this time, so maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to beat Dragoon. Best way to beat a Ryo clone is Ken or Chun-Li, whoever can easily beat him. Chun-Li would be my pick, anti-pick against Ryo. Actually, no, anti-pick against Ryo, I would pick Blanca. Okay, I've got this, hopefully. Got him! Ay, ay, ay. Well, we took care of the traitor immediately. Ay, ay, ay. Now I can get some sub-tanks. I wanted to defeat you. Okay, Blancs it is. Don't know how Street Fighter works very well. Blanca is pretty good. I want to defeat you. Then he appeared. He? Who? He told me he'd give me power only if I worked for Rebel Force. What? I couldn't refuse the offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon! A first casualty. Ryujin. Great! Now I got an uppercut. Up plus SM button on the ground. Don't worry about the SM button. It's not important which button that is. A powerful attack that burns enemies with flames. Some objects may be burned with this technique. I basically got Shuriken, but with a sword. Dragoon, he told me he was not Sigma. He's Sigma with a C. Yes. I love it. Like, Zero's like, who is this Sigma with a C? That you speak of. Alright. Now we're gonna fight Frost Walrus because we have a flame attack. He protects the secret weapon which lies inside the snow base. I'm just taking out all the big ones. Ah, Blizzard Buffalo. I remember him. I mean, good to see he's still around. But my goodness, he's let himself go. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, there's a lot of secrets up here. Just need to deal with this real quick. Well, actually, I can't right now because I don't have the double jump. Darn it. I mean, can this technically get me high enough? Is my question. No, it cannot. Darn it. I wanted to get the extra lives up there. Oh well. Hello again, Blizzard Buffalo. Until I get more sword techniques, strap in for me using this one a lot. Because my goodness. And there's a heart finally. There's also a weapon energy tank, but there's no real reason for me to get it. Even though I am going to be getting it. But Zero doesn't really use weapon energy except for Rikoha. Like, one move. That's the only thing that it will actually work for. But you can still get it in this game. I mean, game mode for some reason. Okay, I gotta be quick about this. It's gonna just melt behind me. Why snow is falling into the shape of platforms specifically, I have absolutely no idea. But it's convenient. If I can get up there, that's full heal. I don't need to worry about any other damage. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, 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 don't fall down. No, I actually do fall down. It only looked like a bottomless pit. I forgot that down is the way I'm supposed to be going. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, if those hit me into the ceiling, those will actually crush me, so I gotta be a little bit careful here without falling into the bottomless pit as well. Darn it. Someone was zigzagging about the like Frozen creating snow ice platforms. Yes, and they just so happen to be invisible. Do not want to get stuck in there. There we go. Like, slow and steady. Seriously. There we go. The BRB. Okay. I'll just defeat this sub-boss real quick. Ah, chill, penguin. He's here too. Cheeky little penguin. Cheeky little burb. Of the flightless variety.
Ready.
I'll tell him when he gets back. Okay, so the weapon tank should be, in this screen, specifically. Like, out of all these things that are exploding inside the ice, one of them is actually a weapon tank instead of... What's it called? A bomb, so I need to be a little bit careful. To make sure I don't, like, drop it or pass it by. Excuse me for a second. Ah, there it is! This was the game in the series that introduced weapon sub-tanks. Unfortunately, that means that they've lowered the amount of sub-tanks from 4 to 2, but Zero's definitely strong enough for that not to matter that much. Probably should have gone to Jet Stingray's place just to get one of the sub-tanks early, but I'll manage. Back in action. Okay, hey, welcome back. You missed Chill Penguin, unfortunately. He was frozen in a block of ice as well. I mean, at least you saw Blizzard Buffalo, though. Sorry, I've still got a little bit of phlegm in my throat from the cat allergies. Like, my brother's cat was laying all over this chair that I'm in, unfortunately. And now I can't wall jump on these. Deep freeze! Just Chill Penguin's just gonna chill forever. Yes. An unfortunate fate, but at least Blizzard Buffalo also shared it. Well, actually, scratch that. He gets thawed out for the X challenge. It actually fights alongside Frost Wallers, so yeah. What's that blonde kid up to? Well, wait, I can't do that. What's it called? I don't have time for you, Junior. Hey, shut up and fight already. Oh. That does it. You're going down. No. I've got the weakness for like half the Mavericks at this point because I beat Dragoon early. So basically this is a non-issue. At this point, like half the Mavericks. Ay ay ay. Come on. Once again, Street Fighter is OP in Mega Man. Yes. We've got Ken Shuriken, basically, but attached to a sword. Here, right, son. Okay, now I can do, like, an icicle crash. Basically, like, it's a downward stab. Thank goodness. Dive attack effective against surface enemies. Yeah. If we're gonna keep going weakness order, we can actually do there's 2 of them we can do at this point. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Should we go for Cyber Peacock or Jet Stingray? We can beat either of them at this point. Both of them have a sub-tank. Just Cyber Peacocks would be a little bit hard to get at this point. But, like, whatever. Cyber Peacock, okay. I'll come back for... I'll try my best, but I'll come back for his sub-tank if I can't get it in the first try. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. So, Cyberport... One of the two Reploids in this game, aside from Jagroon, Cyber Peacock is just a straight-up maverick. He's not part of Repliforce. He doesn't have, like, any ideals or anything. He's just crazy for the sake of being crazy. So what you gotta do is avoid these eyeballs that freeze you in place for a second, and it's a time trial, basically. Hurry up. Nah, darn it. I got an A rank. Hopefully that's not the trend for this level. I gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here. There we go. I don't have to move to deal with that yet. S rank. Okay, I got at least the heart tank. That's good. Cyber Peacock has his own agenda. Yes, chaos for the sake of chaos because he's insane. He's just a maverick. He's not affiliated with Repliforce whatsoever. Same with Magma Dragoon. Except Magma Dragoon had a reason for going Maverick. He said Sigma would make him powerful. Or at least promised to make him powerful. I mean, Sigma with a C, not Sigma with it. S, of course. See if I can get the sub-tank. Nope, I cannot. Oh well. Well, actually, I just died, so... Ay. Oh yeah, have I heard about the new Legend of Zelda / Crypt of the Necrodancer crossover? No, I had not. I am intrigued, though. What's that about? Is that just gonna be a thing? Ay. Trying my best, but... Ay. I mean, I guess I can manipulate them like this. A little bit, but... It's only gonna get me through it, like... I actually have to be able to destroy them in order to possibly get an S rank here and get the sub-tank. Protagonist of Necrodancer, you forgot her name, somehow ended up in Hyrule and is going to help Link save the world or something. Sounds interesting. Might check that out later. Like, it's been forever since I played a Zelda game on stream. By the way, this game has a million killer Doritos. My goodness. I mean, this level specifically. But something pressed the button. I know this seems a little bit confusing, but trust me, it is not. Kind of. Or am I warping randomly? Nope, it was just flipping the stage upside down and reversing where I had to go. Essentially. That was just to confuse me. I had to turn around pretty much every time that it flipped me. To not get turned around. I'm impressed! You made it this far! But you cannot beat me! Get ready! I might take no damage during this. Well, never mind. But I'm not going to need all my health for this. Just trust me on that one. There we go. I told you this is like the weakness for half the Mavericks. And I was not kidding. One of the few X games where the Mavericks have shared weaknesses. You don't really have to pay that much attention. There's just an objectively best skill in the game. It's Magma Dragoons. There we go. Building his own Death Star in cyberspace. Yes. Or maybe he's planning on streaming because that looks like my microphone. Ay, ay, ay. Rakuhoha. Alright. Giga attack button on the ground. Art 2, essentially. Ultimate special attack that channels all stored energy into one blast. Use this move selectively as it consumes energy. It's like the only move that Zero has in this game that consumes energy. Alrighty. Now we've got another choice. Since we've got Rikoha, we can go after Storm Owl now. Or we can still do Jet Stingray. Jet Stingray has a sub-tank that's a little bit easier to get. Ruined his chance at streaming, hooray. Yes. His voice is way too posh for this. But, again, Jet Stingray or... May as well do Jet Stingray. Okay. This one's gonna be fun. It's just on the rails the entire time. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. Like, remember that city that exploded in the beginning of the game? That was his fault. There's your reason to hate him. He's the reason that Dragoon defected. Indirectly. Why is Rikoha just... Okay, whatever. Oh, wait, there's the hard tank. I have to actually die. 1 second. There we go. I'm going to be using a few continues during this level, but it's only because there's missable stuff that I don't want to miss. Like, this is where the first energy tank is. As I've been saying. Probably do not want to speed up if I want to get that. Like, you just need to go up in the front real quick. Right here, and then, like, just don't jump. Like, there we go. That's how you do it. Alright, now I don't have to worry about anything for, like, the rest of this screen. I mean, I have to worry about not falling into a pit or anything, but... There we go. How dare he destroy the city your favorite character background character number 10 lived in. Get him. Yes. That's essentially what we're doing here. And we actually get to fight him beforehand as well. So yet another boss where I can just get him off my back like immediately if I wanted to, but yeah, we're gonna be seeing that a lot. Wait until Zero does Battletoads. We're essentially doing Battletoads at the moment. All the jet bike sequences in like just all of Mega Man X. Yeah, they're debatably harder than Battletoads. Honestly. But we can actually do a little bit of damage to him, like, beforehand. Like, get him off our back. Just immediately. If we wanted to. Which we do, and we did. Ah, darn it. I'm gonna be dying a lot here. Just disclaimer. There we go, already got him. So I don't have to worry about him too much. Like, if you can get him with the blade on the underside of the jet bike, it's perfectly fine. There we go. And that was the wrong thing. Darn it. I'm looking for a specific crate, like, near the end of this level. That's the one that actually has the, what's it called in it? The sub-tank that I need. I mean, this game, the Mavericks aren't really that hard. Like, so debatably I don't need a sub-tank, but I need the sub-tank for Sigma specifically. I mean, Kigma. Of course. Ah, darn it, I missed it. Did you see it? Ay, ay, ay. It happened for both the heart and the sub-tank. I had to reset the entire sequence just because I missed it. But it's a little bit further that my muscle memory is telling me. Unfortunately. They're just not going to deal with Jet Stingray at all. Did not see it. You looked away for a second. Yeah, it is a blink and you miss it sort of thing. And I accidentally just died. This is where I will die the most in this game. And like, same with X5, whenever I get to that, I will die a lot in the jet bike there too. Because they... imagine this, but... like, 10 times harder. And that's X5's jet bike. Like, they expect you to master it in this game. Essentially. He just exploded on his own. Alright, now we do it. There we go. Okay, I got it. All that trouble. Finally over with, though. Ay, ay, ay. But his weakness is ice. I'm gonna run out of voices. Yeah. He's still after me. Enough already. We settled this now. No witty retort from Zero this time. Take note of that. That does not work on him. We need to wait for him to die for, what's it called? To actually be able to... like, he actually has to get down here before I can actually hit him with the weakness, unfortunately. But fortunately, if I die here, like, and get a game over, I can technically fill the sub-tank I just got. I am not doing too well in this. Like, you have to get him down to half health before he's actually gets low enough for you to hit him with his weakness, unfortunately. There we go. I only hit him with it once because... what's it called? Problem with this boss is, his weakness. He's flying, and it's a downward strike. So this is like super fighting robots. Yes. Essentially. I only hit him with his weakness like twice. Still piece of cake. He and Kyaku. I think that's also another Street Fighter. I think that's also one of Ken's moves. Dash button while jumping may be executed in the air. Okay, that's the spin attack. Like, I think it's Shoku Kian Kyaku that's Ken's move. So it's similar. Sounds kind of familiar. No, wait, I mean Shipu Kian Kyaku. I've got a message from Repliforce. Zero. I'll be at the Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero. Don't fight him. This is a matter of personal pride now. There's no avoiding this. I must go. Back in cutscene territory. Prepare yourself.
Colonel! What? I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
It's not too late. Stop the coup now.
The coop.
If that's your decision. Prepare yourself!
Time for lightsaber fight. You don't like chicken like you used to, Colonel.
Don't you remember?
Exactly.
Zero saved my life.
Very well then. I'll spare your life for now. But next time, there'll be no mercy.
Zero, please, don't fight with my brother. If you do, I'm afraid that one of you may end up...
Brother.
Someone must stop Repliforce.
Zero!
So I've got to make fun of all the incorrect pronunciations of the words. Unfortunately. Could he speak any more quietly? Like, the audio balancing is all over the place in this game. There's no salvaging it. Anyway, now I can... what's it called? So, Storm Owl or... what's his name? Actually, I forget this one's name. It's something Spider, like, it's Electric Spider or something. Like... We going for Storm Eagle's brother, or we going for Joltik? Spider punch him. Okay, got it. Web Spider, there we go. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. The second Maverick that's protecting some sort of secret weapon that we never see. Ay, ay, ay. Fun fact for X's story, this is the, what's it called? This is the area that has the capsule for the ultimate armor in it. Wait. What's he on Kyaku? Oh, it's an air dash. Got it. Never mind, I don't have this guy's weakness, but it's fine. I still have Dragoon's weapon. Or at least the technique. But anyway, in this cave. I believe. Yep, there it is. That's where you get the ultimate armor. Guess the secret weapon really is secret, since we should never find them. But maybe the secret weapon is referring to the ultimate armor. Honestly. But, I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do X's side. At the moment. Like, it's not canon, and for one, and two, I would just blaze through it, because I could get the ultimate armor real quick. But I don't know if that would take, like, still, like, a few hours. So, like, I don't know if I have time for it. If I go for that. But I can technically get the Heart and Dragoon stage if I go back there. At this point. We'll see. Yeah, like, it's 8 right now and I'm halfway through the game, so, like, maybe? There might be time enough for X's half. Even though it's, again, not canon. Or at least not exactly. Ay, ay, ay. These lizard men, they've been really annoying. They're almost as annoying as the octopus batteries. Like, why are those here from Mega Man 1? Why are they a part of Repliforce? It's completely bypassed that one area right there. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just gonna intentionally die because, what's it called? I don't have enough lives for this. I might get to the heart container real quick and get that. I mean, heart tank, excuse me. There's the beehive. Repliforce issue beehive. That just spawns millions of them. Ay, ay, ay. Or, you know what, I could probably get through this without any lives. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm almost through this, in all honesty. And especially since I got Dragoon's weapon before this, I can just bypass literally, like, the rest of the stage. It's not too far if I die, and if I do, then it's like, it's a shame, but... It's an occupational hazard. Anyway, there's the HP right there. It's a good thing I actually beat Dragoon before coming here. The stage would be a lot longer if I didn't. Alright. Here we are. Web spider is literally just, like, right here. We'll see if I've got what it takes. These voices are just gonna get more and more weaselly the further we go in. Unfortunately. Ah! Zero! I've been expecting you! Spider! You work for Repliforce? Yes! I lead a renegade unit now! There's still time. Call off the coup. I'm gonna call it Coop the rest of this, instead of Coup. No! I know where my loyalties lie! Get ready to hear the word Sonic like a million times. There we go. It begins. That still works decently on him. Like, the uppercut, but... we'll see. His web doesn't actually hurt you, fortunately. There we go. His shots are kind of like annoying to dodge, but it's doable. Okay, that web is actually just for show. He's just gonna crawl around in it. Now it's time to just wail on him. That's literally just mode 7 right there, kind of. Excuse me. There we go. Had to cheat a little bit. Don't have his weapon. Web spider. I don't like the tree! I speak for the trees, and the trees say Reploid's superior, everything else inferior. Yes, he's the Lorax of Reploforms. Confirmed. Wrecking Jicky. Ay, ay, ay. SM button on the ground. Lightning attack effective against distant enemies. This is the spear, essentially. But now that I've got the dash, I should actually probably use this last life I have to go back to Dragoon stage real quick. And get the heart container, since... I might as well. I have the means. And it will fill up my sub-tank again. Fortunately. Or at least a little bit. Man, Zero's Saber is like shorter than you'd think it would be. But look at this. There we go. Now I can just poke them from a distance. If I so choose. It's pretty effective against these guys. Although it has a little bit of a charge. Like, that wind-up is a bit unfortunate. In all honesty, but... it's kind of worth it. Note that it can't hit something right in front of you. It actually needs to be hit with the tip of it, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Whoops. Overshot that a little bit. And I got hit by the... darn it. Gotta watch out for that. Alright, there we go. Got the little bit extra health, now I can just die. That would be easier for me to get out of the stage. Well, actually, I kind of need to just, what's it called? Yee, ha, yee, ha. Ay, ay, ay. I'll just jump in the lava, there we go. Alright, now I can go back to stage select. It's out of the way. Where should I go next? Well, actually, I could put off Storm Owl for a while. A little bit longer still and go to the Bio Laboratory now because I've got... what's his name? Multi-Mushroom. What was his name again? Like, it gets a little bit hazier, the names of the Mavericks, the further down the series I get. But, yeah, Mushroom or Owl. One of the first Mavericks is not based off of an animal that's not Sigma. Sorry for the absence of the internet connection, it was shoddy, and Onioni had to make some grilled cheese sandwiches for your sis for dinner. It's fine. It's pretty much just rinse and repeat at this point. We've already gotten past the halfway point, so there's like no more cutscenes until way after this. But anyway, Mushroom or Owl? Not Mushroom for the mushroom, get him. Okay. Split Mushroom, that's what he is. Ay, ay, ay. He makes clones of himself. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. Speaking of Mode 7, this entire level... My goodness, it's like Castlevania 4. Mega Man 4, who said we were playing that? We're playing Castlevania. Welcome back. Yes, oh, also that, sorry. Okay, getting the heart in this area is a little bit tricky. I've got to be quick about it. But at the same time, I gotta make sure that I don't die. Like, it's a little bit hard to explain. Like, it's a falling platform, essentially. But at the same time, I need to get on top of it from, like, under it. It's weird. But you'll see when I get to it. These flowers are really annoying. That ladybug is annoying. Hi, Deku. Welcome. Like, we're in the middle of X4, unfortunately. Well, again, I said unfortunately, but I mean, fortunately, I really like it. But like, it's a meme game. Like, we've seen that. So half the time cringing, half the time. What's it called? Yeah, this is great. Essentially. Alright, we're at the boss. Well, boss, quote unquote. All you have to do is let him come up there real quick, and then there we go. It's not really that difficult. Like, you gotta be quick about it, but he's not difficult. Gonna have to be a little bit creative about this. Actually, I think I've screwed myself. Never mind. I beat him on the spikes. See what you're doing. X4. Yes. Absolutely a meme. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat the entire time I was focusing. Yep, that one. Okay. Now I'm caught up. Internet connection kind of ditched you. Alright, time for round 2 of Mode 7. Don't need platforms to squash Ladybug Robot. Yes, indeed. Like, this is kind of like the level in, what's it called? Like, 8-3 in Mario. Like, you just gotta keep running on the staircase. Okay, there it is. Now, this is gonna be a little bit finicky. Like, bear in mind. There we go. Like, the way that they destroy these platforms and the way that they fall is just weird. Nice, I killed the mini-boss. Yes, indeed. You gotta give me some credit. I'm really good at this game at times. I know I sucked a little bit at the... what's it called? The jet bike, but literally everyone sucks at the jet bike. That is not something that you just... That's kind of RNG, really, because you can technically memorize the entire pattern of the tunnel, but it comes at you so quickly. It's like frame perfect. Jetbike, Battletoads, Light, yes, essentially. This section right here, Battletoads, Light, my goodness. Took an obscenely long amount of time to finish that animation. Like, this uppercut definitely adds a little bit of chug to the game. Unfortunately. I mean, that's good in some contexts. Like, for example, if you want to fight a boss and do just, like, a ton of damage to him, like, in 2 seconds. This move certainly has you covered on that. Look at all those hits, and they all register. It's the absurd thing. Alright, time to get even more high-pitched. Just keep getting higher. You made it this far! I'm impressed! You're interested in a real challenge! Who's your commanding officer? Never mind that! It's time to fight! Ay, ay, ay. Let's pretend this guy's a threat for a second. Shall we? He's got me in a little bit of an unfortunate... what's it called? That's an unfortunate situation right there. There we go. If you hit him with his weakness, it actually stuns him. That's what I'm trying to go for. It's essentially just a little bit RNG and just beat him before he beats you. There we go. Nope. Ah, darn it. Oh well. At least I have the sub-tank to fall back on now this time. And I've remembered his pattern. Like Lucario's side B, but without the potential to grab the enemy. Essentially. Let's get a little bit of extra damage on him real quick. There we go. You actually gotta kind of let him hurt you to get in a good position to actually hit him, unfortunately. Really help if I had the double jump at this point. Well, deal. There we go. One of these is fake. Just to, what's it called? Tell you guys why I'm not, wasn't attacking one of them in particular. I mean, he's real enough to hurt you, but it's just that... It's weird. It's a semi-solid. Quembu's actually pretty not useful with the correct timing. Higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. Quenzon may be activated while attacking in the air. But spoilers for one of the moves I'm about to get. Ay, ay, ay. That was annoying. Good jorb. Yes. Now I finally got the double jump, though. Wait, no wait. I'm not thinking of, what's it called? I'm not thinking of Quenbu. That's kind of useless. I'm thinking of, Split Mushroom's actual ability that you get from as X. You just can make a weaker clone of X as a decoy that dies in like 3 hits. It's absurd, and it like uses a ton of energy. But anyway, now we have to go for Storm Owl. It's not an option. He left with a space fortress to conquer the air. And once I beat Storm Owl, I can get the other sub-tank. Fortunately. And I get this little flip right here. Because I got the double jump. I believe that's, what's his name's weakness? Web Spider. Don't quote me on that. But that move would have made Web Spider a little bit easier. Honestly. Gonna fill up on a little bit of energy right there. Poor man's substitute. Yeah, essentially. But I need to keep this mech alive. Like, just survived Independence Day right there. Unfortunately, I lost my mech trying to get the heart tank. Or ride armor, excuse me. Like, it's not too much of an issue, but enough for me to notice. It's not gonna inhibit me getting through this. Or maybe it is. It's fine though, I needed to die anyway. I was out of lives. Need to refill. Probably should have, what's it called? There we go. Note that you cannot dash when you, what's it called? I should probably just get out of the mech for those. I mean, right armor. Excuse me, I keep saying the wrong word for it. Can we last a little bit longer than right here? Please. Right armor. I believe this is the Falcon armor. Yep, it is. Can do a little bit of floating. But I'm going to need to run. It's literally just Independence Day. There we go. I forget the thing can fly. Ay. There we go. Have we taken critical damage? No, we have not. Thank goodness. My goodness, it's going to take a lot of damage, and it's finally dead. Quickly, before it explodes. There we go. Now I'm rarely going to use the like electric spear move. Quanbu is just really good. Ay. There we go. Like, there's one move in the series, like, aside from this, that is a little bit better for Zero, but I don't think it's in this game. Like, there's just an attack that you can do, like, infinite flips on the ground. And, like, they all count as damage. It's great. But anyway, after this I should go after... What's his name? I should go back to Cyber Peacock stage after this. If only X had Kowenbu instead of... however you spell it. Yeah. Then he might actually have... well, actually, never mind. His story is actually pretty good, kind of. Maybe I'm just saying that because you can use the ultimate armor. The ultimate armor is pretty broken. Like, it makes literally every boss in the game except for the final one just a non-issue. Why did you judge us as mavericks?
Wait! Stop the coup!
No, we're justified in doing this. I've given up at this point. Let us pretend that Storm Owl actually poses a threat. And you don't even really need the weapon tank because it, what's it called? Rakoha fills up. What's it called? Owl Dracula confirmed. Yes. Or at least a Transylvanian accent. Bad Transylvania accent, mind you. Got this. Yes. Enhanced Z-Saber. Now I can cut through enemy shots with my saber. Okay, finally I've got the virus eraser. It's literally just double damage from my saber. And what's it called? It can cut through shots now. Now I can do Cyber Peacock and get the other sub-tank. I don't really need it, but it doesn't hurt. Didn't really need to get an S rank there, but I'm just showing you how much of a difference all the moves make. And that gives me a little bit of an extra life as well. Just as a bonus. The secret is short hops. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, now for the real challenge. Unfortunately, number 2 is not the sub-tank like it is for X, it's number 3. It's easier just to take damage from that. This level doesn't take into account you having the double jump. Got it! Kinda seen this song playing in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, sort of. Yeah, another similarity. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, now I can escape. And with a third life to boot. Just one more heart and I'll have all of them. Thank goodness. Slash Beast. Not to be confused with Slash Man. Defends the military train to protect the supply of goods. Like, only now, after, like, the entirety of Reproforce has been completely decimated, almost. Only now are we cutting off their supply. I mean, supply lines. The troops can't march on an empty stomach, but unfortunately they've been getting food this entire time. Or whatever Reploids eat. Like, condensed solar energy, like, I have absolutely no idea. Well, actually, that wouldn't be the case, because, what's it called? Zero isn't solar energy powered, he's powered by basium. May as well keep the supplies for his own needs, whatever they are. Reploids eat computer chips, obviously. I mean, some of them. By the way, it's computer crisp. Basium, yes, it's... What's it called? It's an element that Dr. Wily created on accident that he used to power... It's basically, like, 20 times more powerful than plutonium. But, he used it... what's it called? The reason he named it basium was because he used it in a... What's it called? He used it in base first. When he made him. Just gonna use a little bit of that sub-tank. But anyway, what's it called? That's what Zero and Base's engines run off of. They, what's it called? They just run on pure basium. It's just a fun fact. It doesn't really have much to do with anything. It's like... Well, I mean, it kind of has a little bit to do with, like, specifically Zero and Base's personalities. Because it makes... whatever's powered by it a little bit more aggressive. That's literally the only downside to using it, though. Surprised he didn't call it Wily a Knight or something. No. He named it after the robot that he used it in. And, what's it called? Basically, what's his name? Base. He was prototype Zero. Zero is basically Base, but just like 20 times better. Again, I used the word 20 times. Like, it's not exactly the amount, but you kind of get the point. Anyway, I'm going back because I think that the heart tank is back from here. I could be mistaken. Nope, it's not back from here. It's on a further up train car. Like, let's just tell you destroy those, what's it called? Boxes. Did Basium pop up somewhere in this level, or did it happen to stumble upon it? No. We were just talking about their power sources. And I suggested it was solar energy like Mega Man, but and what's his name? And X, but no, actually, it's Zero runs on Basium. Ah, there it is. Gonna be a bit hard to complete the level without the mech suit battle deal. And I keep calling it a mech suit, it's a bright armor. Why do we keep calling it that? Oh, you see, thought you missed something. Nah, you didn't. I was just... It just came up in conversation. Essentially. Sorry, it's okay. As with said. Alright, gotta continue on foot from here anyway, so... I guess the mech served its purpose. Although, for whatever reason... what's it called? For some reason, even though he has an absurd amount of basium inside of him in comparison to... what's it called? Like, his tank is way bigger than Base's. For some reason, the higher concentration doesn't make him more aggressive than Base. In fact, he's a little bit more docile than Base for somehow. Just like ninja runs up here. You dare attack my unit? I'm going to enjoy fighting you. No, this guy, I don't think he has a weakness, actually. If I remember correctly. Yeah, he doesn't. I just have to beat him. Gotta do it legit. Failed miserably legit. Didn't know that much about Mega Man lore. Guess you learned something new today. Yeah, I guess so. That's literally just their power sources. Like, Mega Man and X are powered by solar energy, and Zero is powered by basium. It's not really relevant at all. I mean, it's kind of relevant in that, like, that's the reason that Zero is just a little bit more aggressive than X. But it's, like, barely noticeable. Like, with Base, you could tell that he's absolutely insane from being powered by basium, but... what's his name? Like... barely phases Zero in the slightest, and he has more of it in him. Try to wrap your head around that one. Gonna try to take another hit from that. There we go. Oh my lord, that was so hard. All the aggressiveness from Basium eventually overflowed and went into negative numbers, allowing Zero to be calm and collected compared to Base. Yes, it's Gandhi rules. It's like reverse Gandhi rules. I should say. Shipuga. SM button. While dashing, you can execute a powerful dash blade attack. Approach your enemy with Shipuga to perform a combo. Yeah, you can just do that mid, like, saber combo. It's pretty good, but heck if I remember to use it. Repliforce is at the space harbor.
I have to go.
No, please, wait, Zero. I don't want to see you two fight.
Someone has to stop your brother. I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. Goes. Basium limit of 255 aggressiveness. Any higher or lower, it lowers it to negative 2.55. Yeah, essentially. Actually, I might not be saying that correctly. Like, I think it's Basonium. Or it is Basium, and I'm just remembering wrong. But, I'll show you guys how it's spelled later. Or at least, we'll look up how it's spelled, like, after this. Or at least spelled and pronounced. Like, I'm gonna get through this level real quick first, but then I will take a look. And I keep dying, but... Whoops. Pronounce Bastion. At this point, that's a plot twist. Yeah, sure. More enemies from Mega Man 1. I mean, classic Mega Man. Excuse me. No idea if I'm actually going to be able to beat the Colonel the first time around. Like, I've got a lot of health, that's for sure. And I've kind of filled my sub-tanks, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Honestly. The Colonel's pretty tough. I mean, my goodness. I'm gonna make my best attempt, but we might be here a while. I'm just gonna say that. Like, it's a joke if you have X, but against Zero, it's a pretty even fight. I don't want to fight. Step back. I'm sorry. I can't let you through. Iris will be sad if she loses you. Don't be so presumptuous, Zero. Save it until after you've defeated me.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
His voice echoes. But my goodness, he does a lot of damage. I thought I could cut through shots. What the heck? But you see why I need full health for that, to stand a chance at all. His voice truly has an echo. I mean, his voice as echo truly has fallen to the dark side. Yes.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Bad Kung Fu movie, Australian accent. That's the best way I can describe his accent. Bad Kung Fu movie. Ay, ay, ay. Energy Breaker is actually deceptively harder to dodge than you'd think. Sometimes touching his body doesn't hurt you, sometimes it hurts a lot. Actually, I have to play really carefully here. For like the first time in this entire game, and I'm dead. Oh my lord. So is this non-canon? Story goes does Mega Man X exist, or is he dead? No. He's back at, what's it called? Like, technically he does deal with, what he deals with in his story, but, what is it called? The Iris does die, so it's Zero's that's canon. Well, spoilers, but we all know the meme. Like, it's not really spoilers at this point. I mean, it would be spoilers if I said why, but, what's it called? I am not. So X is off elsewhere doing his own story? Yes. Kind of. Like, I'd probably say that not very specifically as to which ones, but... like, how do you fit it into the canon? Like, technically half the... what's it called? The Mavericks that I fought... I guess X did them. I have absolutely no idea. But, the guy that you see on the screen... it is canon that he does fight X. That part is canon. I'm not entirely sure about, Sigma, though. Or the General, for that matter. Like, maybe it's canon that, X beats the General, and Zero beats Sigma, or it's the other way around, I don't know, but... a lot of the same stuff happens in both of their stories, so... what's canon is a little bit hard to tell. It's easier to find out what's canon in X5, and that's just a mess. In terms of story, because technically everything that happens in X5 does happen, because technically Zero and X are together, no matter what you do. But X4, it's a little bit... yeah. But Zero's story definitely has more canon parts to it, is what I'm saying. I'm just wondering where he was since X hasn't popped up anywhere. Yeah. He's off doing his own thing. Which is exactly what Zero was doing, but at the same time not. Impressive Zero. It's really hard to explain Impressive Zero, but it's too late. What? Repliforce has left for the space. For the space! Oh my lord. Even if I perish, Repliforce lives. Colonel! Zero, tell Iris that her brother died happily. Goodbye, Zero. Colonel! Wasn't too hard. Significantly harder than it... what's it called? Had any right to be, but... I don't know. Gee, I wonder where Iris is. They've left for outer space. No, they've left for the space under HQ. Scramble all Maverick Hunters. Iris! Where are you? Iris! She left with them. No! Maverick Hunters, scramble. I'm on my way! Don't do this to me, Iris! Zero story starts when X took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Essentially. By the way, the name of this base is called Final Weapon. Ay ay ay. It's a bizarre name, and it's not even the final base that Sigma has, so I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I guess Final Weapon of Repliforce, specifically. I guess that's how you can justify it. There we go. It says I can cut through their shots. Keep that in mind. The space. Worse, the worser than outer space, inner space, and space in general. Yes. There's some of that evil energy from, what's it called? From Mega Man 8. With absolutely no explanation for it, why she has it. Iris! So you fought with my brother. I'm sorry. Then it's over. Everything. Wait, Iris! Listen to me! Goodbye, Zero. Iris! Here we go. This is like the second hardest fight in the game. Found it while Zero was out murdering her bro. Yes. She doesn't even take damage for like the beginning of the fight. It's like Sephiroth. And that's how you actually damage her. You have to destroy the evil energy, not her. She's like basically invincible while wearing this. Wearing that armor. And here's why it's hard. Because the way those lasers laser. Although it seemed to have done a ton of damage to it on accident by getting her stuck in a corner. Either that or I'm just like fully awake and like focused on this because of the Colonel. Here it comes.
Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Replifos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes.
Reploid, singular.
But I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist. With you.
Iris! 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 Iris!
Zero's motivation for the rest of the series.
Iris! Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
And we continue. Emotion for that one scene, and then all of a sudden, Zero's just like, okay. Got a job to do. It just does not affect him in the slightest after that. Poor lass. What am I fighting for? Yes. The main meme of this game. Right there. Anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go fight General. Or at least, be on our way to the General. Like, are my sub-tanks filled? One of them, it kind of has a little bit of energy. Okay, so unfortunately I might have to go through all that again. I'm going to go down the lower route. I think it's easier. I say as I die. So is Iris dead forever, or is she lived to X5? Nope, she's dead. That is canonically the end of Iris. Probably planning on giving her a proper funeral after dealing with the General. Maybe? Like, actually, no, he can't. What's it called? End of this game, this entire place just blows up. And Zero just barely escapes with his life. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks, camera. Just in that one space. I can deal with it. Double jump after I get fall out of the sky. That makes sense. And we got the Falcon armor. It's much weaker than I am, but they'll have to do. Again, double jump right out of that pit. Nice. And there's the general. Maybe he stored Iris in his hyperspace pocket. Yes. He has like a bag of holding. Ay. Or a dino cap.
General! Many died because of you. Those lives are on your conscience.
Like the two people that he killed.
Independence will always have a high price. What about Iris? Did you forget for her?
I have no regrets. Come on, Zero. Yeah, just unenthused. Come on, Zero.
It was our destiny to fight.
There we go. Alright, this is going to be significantly harder because I'm not X. But it's basically just kill him before he kills you. There's no real strategy. How much energy do I got? I've got enough. Hopefully. I gotta get down. There's no way I'm surviving like that. There we go, we're Koha. And I'm dead. Darn it. Now I have to do that. General's voice sounds so unfitting. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost as if they just got random people off the street for all the voices in this game. I mean, no, totally. All the voice actors are professional.
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
No retake of that one. Dang, took me down with him, essentially. I mean, theoretically, I could still do this. There's a little bit of a chance. I just need to keep using Rakoha to get invincibility frames. Is what I need to do. More professional than Chaos Wars, maybe? Yes, maybe. I doubt it, though. Even that.
Show me your true power.
He recorded so many voice lines. Why? They expect you to die a lot to him, apparently. Ay. There we go. Gotta avoid. Nope, no. Please, no. Oh, he's just doing it again. Okay. Every time I take damage, I just need to get Rakoha ready. Okay, come over here. I'm ready, General. There we go. There we go. General really bored. Show me your power. I mean, your true power. I guess. Ay. I keep saying that.
What is this? What happened?
No. This weapon can't be working. I'm just not even gonna make an attempt to voice act him.
General, what's wrong?
Someone else is controlling it.
Then, Earth's in grave danger. It must be stopped. I'll handle this.
And all of a sudden the general's on my side. Just because I beat the absolute tar out of him. Okay, depending on how Sigma goes, I might do X tonight as well. Because my goodness. Well, actually, I need to die right there. I'm gonna need the lives. There we go. Beat some sense into him. Essentially. Place of the tar you smacked out of him. Yes. Sigma filled him to the brim with tar. One for weapon energy and one for just whatever. I'm gonna try to avoid Slash Beast as much as I can. I mean, as best I can. Okay, now to finally, once and for all, like, is this his weakness, actually? Not really, but it'll do. It's better than uppercutting him. You mean in general? Yeah, I know. There we go. He's almost dead. Now he's gonna set up his little web right there in the center. And he's as good as beaten. There we go. Should I beat these guys legit, or should I just abuse their weaknesses? I think this is Slash Beast right here. I'm gonna try Slash Beast first, like, get him out of the way so I don't have to go through all this again. Do what I want. Okay. That doesn't even work on him. Like, his own ability. Okay, I need to use this real quick. There we go. Seems the best thing I can do is just hit him with the full combo. That's why I want it. That's what was making me afraid. Slash Beast has no weakness. Yeah, pretty much. At least Zero's campaign. As far as I can tell. I'm just gonna have to go for the, what's it called? Like, basic combo. Basic combo gets 3 hits in before it actually gives him invincibility frames. I gotta rely on that. And hope he doesn't keep spamming those moves. Darn it. Okay, I really need that. Like, as much sub-tank as I can get. I absolutely hate Slash Beast. In all honesty. It's like the worst Maverick in this game. Does he take any damage from Kohai? He does not! Okay, I'm just gonna do 2 slashes since it doesn't give him iframes. I think that's a solution. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Slash Beast. Okay. I gotta remember which one's not Magma Dragoon. Like, I can't fight Magma Dragoon in this state. I need to beat one of these guys, like, handily. Jet Stingray, okay. I can handle Jet Stingray. I gotta double jump this time. Again, no chance to actually hit him with his weakness because he'll just fly up and kill me. Hold that thought. Follow Roz's advice and go for the weaknesses if possible. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'm trying. I might be eating my words in a second that I could handle Jet Stingray, though. Or not. That's certainly not the correct one, though. For, like, doing it without taking damage. I wish they'd give you more health for this. I really do. They used to just fill you up entirely in, the, like, X3 and stuff like that. Okay, Cyber Peacock, I could do that easily. There we go. Thank goodness his weakness actually screws him over completely. I forgot which pod everyone is in except for Slash Beast, though, so it's going to be a little bit hard to judge. This time I will beat him without taking damage. Got him on a loop. There we go. Alright, now I can fight Magma Dragoon. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to intentionally die to Sigma, though, unfortunately. There we go. I remember where the ones that actually are a threat are. That's pretty much it, though. My goodness, he looks like Deadpool if he was a dragon. But, of course, that didn't work on him. He's... what's it called? And he has no weakness either. Technically. Okay, please tell me that darn it. Gotta do it all over again. That is why it gives you a chance to fill your sub-tank, like, immediately. Unfortunately, Slash Beast is still alive. He's come back to life. It's gonna be difficult. Like, the last stretch of this game specifically is the hardest. Without question. Seems to have actually gotten relatively lucky with Slash Beast, though. He just keeps spamming that move. Gotta be careful here. There we go. Did the Dragoon just say Shuriken? Yes, and he's been saying Hadouken and Shuriken. He's literally, his moveset is Ryu. That's a joke. He is Shenlong, basically. Ay, ay, ay. Dragoon is Street Fighter / was. Like, he has Ryu's combat data inside of him or something. Or he just watched old kung fu movies for a living. I mean, for fun when he was... like, not a maverick. Oh, I wasn't invincible that time. What the heck? And there's a life gone. I mean, each time I lose a life, I do have a chance to refill a little bit of sub-tank. He found Dr. Light's Street Fighter upgrade or something. Yes, canon. He found both the capsules and he was like, this will make me better. Yes. The moment I've been waiting for. Okay, let's show Cyber Peacock what it's for again. Hopefully fill up my sub-tank a little bit. There we go. Not gonna be firing any Kamehamehas this time. Cyber Peacock, or any time. For that matter. I should probably go for the... Actually, never mind. I should go for the harder ones first. Like, the weaker... Going for the weaker ones first, that would be a bad idea. Considering I have, like, 2 more chances to do this. Ay, ay, ay. Wish I had the mech suit for this, but... Oh, that's how you beat him, I remember now. When he starts breathing fire, you just gotta... What's it called? You stand behind him, and just... There we go. There we go. Finally beat this guy legit. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't even need a sub-tank. How's that for you? Alright, let's take out Storm Owl now. Actually, I could use that weapon tank. Like, that I haven't used the entire game. For my, Rikoha. So I don't have to worry about Storm Owl at all. Let's try that. He can take damage from all of those. Keep that in mind. There we go. And just refill. That one move. Ah, darn it, I can't do it without taking damage. Well, it might actually kill me. When did Dragoon learn Meteor Starstorm? I mean, PK Meteor Starstorm. What's the old... He knew it the entire time, I just beat him before he could use it the first time. But finally, we hear noises of the weapon sub-tank filling. And we've got Web Spider again. It's got... We're at the point where they're just more annoying than threats at this point. Don't even have to worry about it. I might be able to do this without getting caught in a single web. You're gonna come down here and make your web. There you go. Ah, darn it! Decided to use it. Oh, he had a desperation move. Never seen that before. And never will, probably. God darn it. Okay, who do we have left? I know we got Splitstream, and we also have Jet Stingray, darn it. You know what, I'm gonna try something. No, I couldn't freeze him. Never mind, that was a risky and stupid move. Should not have deviated from the tried and true strategy. But sorry I'm being quiet, I just need to focus. There we go. I reckon you'll never see his Desperado move again. Hopefully. I'm not going to die to Split Mushroom. Hell no. It's alright. Only guy I'm gonna be dying to is Sigma. Oh, nice. Stopped him from even cloning. least for a little bit. There we go. No. Wrong way. Not dying to split mushroom. And I'm dead. Most... The fact that I have to fight them all again if I die means I must focus. Yeah, I know. I mean, at least since I didn't burn the sub-tank, I don't have to spend a ton of time refilling that against Sigma. Watch me get a flawless victory against him after this. Nope. Focused on the wrong one. Somehow I was able to hit him with that. I'm not complaining. No. No. Just no. There. My goodness. And we've just got Frost Walrus left. Like, second easiest boss in the game. Thank goodness. I'm not gonna take him lightly just because of that, but I'm just saying that there is a little bit of wiggle room here. At this point, I've gotten through the worst of it. I'm not even caring at this point. Try to make that icicle. Just try. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's all the Mavericks dealt with. I don't have to deal with them again. The only way I would have to deal with them again is if I left the stage, and I am not going to. Whoops. Accidentally used Rakoha. Good work, Zero! You're Sigma! So it was you! Yes! It's simply brilliant! You even defeated Colonel and Iris! You made me do it. No! You wanted them to destroy them. Allow me to remind you that I was once the leader of the Maverick Hunters.
What's our current situation?
Flashback.
Commander!
Where's that red Maverick?
Sigma is death. Yes.
He's inside that door.
I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Knock knock. Zero's origin story, by the way, since they're just kind of abruptly cut to this. Or at least, how Sigma went Maverick. Compared to the anime, the Sigma's voice is okay. Yes. He at least does hammy supervillain well. And that's all Sigma really needs to be. Peekaboo. This is kind of well choreographed, but at the same time, it's hilarious. He's got a pipe! Totally viable against a lightsaber. Until it wasn't. That's how his face got that way. And Dr. Wily.exe is activated. And there's the contact with the virus, and there we go. So that's how Sigma became evil.
Commander Sigma! Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the commander. What?
Take that, Red Maverick, to the repair center, and call Dr. Xane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Also, that's how Zero became not Maverick. Kinda. Like, Sigma accidentally beat the crazy out of him and then transferred it to himself. That's how the Sigma virus became a thing. Ay, ay, ay.
Zero! You were a Maverick. What's your point? Are you that surprised? Zero. You're most impressive. Sigma, I will defeat you.
Like, my throat is, like, killing me at this point. I'm gonna do, like, just a little baby voice for X, like, they have him in this game. When I get around to that. So Sigma was a goodbye before all this happened, yes. But, he got infected by a program. Well, basically, Zero was crazy. So, like, absolutely nuts. So, Wily locked him away in that capsule for 100 years with a virus program that was supposed to patch him. Like, that's what we just saw. And, like, make him a suitable weapon. Like, hammer in, like, no, don't be absolutely insane. You have a mission. Destroy Dr. Light. Destroy Mega Man. Destroy the world. Essentially. Like, so I can conquer it. And that got transferred over to Sigma when in the middle of patching, so it like just corrupted him, and that's how Sigma became a virus. You see, Sigma's just now realizing that fact. What an idiot! He's crazy.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Okay, the first form's just a joke. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, literally all you have to do is burn him. And dodge every 2 attacks. It's kind of bad that I took damage right there, but I'll deal with it. You're supposed to just jump over him every 2 attacks. It's literally all you have to do to beat Death Sigma. Guess that somehow goes into the Sigma is Dr. Wily theory. Either that or the wiki you read was making things up. But I'm sure that the wiki was making a lot of things up.
I've been waiting for you, Zero. It's time for us to settle this.
Okay, now is where it gets a little bit difficult. Cannot destroy those boomerangs. Probably cannot destroy Sigma. The boomerangs, you do not want those to happen. You want him to try to do like Iron Man repulsors on you. Crazy or no, Sigma just realizing that Zero was a Maverick is a display of him being a complete moron. Yeah. That too. I apologize, but this is gonna take a few tries. This boss was made for X. Unfortunately. They're like... It's not impossible to do a Zero, it's just way harder. That's why he called him an idiot. Yeah, I know. This is the one game that Sigma actually had 3 forms, though. Duh, how was Sigma supposed to know he was hired to exterminate Zero or something? You don't know. What's it called? He was hunting him because he was a Maverick. Technically. Like, he used to be a good guy. Like, the reason they was out hunting him was because he was the leader of the Maverick Hunters. Like, you really wanted to hit the wall with that. There we go. Makes him have easier attacks to dodge. His I-beams, they're way better. I mean, way easier to deal with. There we go. I had to deal with Wily's mess, essentially. He was a decent being until Wily's viral mistake infected him. Yes.
You're finished, Zero. Iris is waiting for you.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Alright, final boss time. This is gonna suck. Just not help that I accidentally... What's it called? Okay. I just need to focus on the Sigma heads. Probably gonna die here, honestly, but it doesn't matter too much. Like, this is kind of just a trial run to... what's it called? get like a handle of things. Thank goodness he keeps picking Blizzard Sigma. And there's Electric Sigma. That one's a little bit harder to deal with. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, come to the conclusion that Zero is Mewtwo, lived in a cave, craved battle for above all else except that Dr. Wily.exe or Sigma punching him turned him good instead of an 11-year-old. Yes. Well, actually, Dr. Wily.exe, no, that was a virus. So that did not turn him good. It was losing it that turned him good. Like, it cracking in the middle of it, patching him like that, that is what made him sane. See why Roz was alt you? Yes. The Sigma is a monster. There's no, getting around that. And he both looks and acts like it. Not the boomerangs! Please, not the boomerangs! Ah, oh, darn it. There we go. BRB, okay. It's probably gonna take a few more attempts to beat Sigma. Until I get used to him. And get a little bit lucky with the RNG. It's just not happening.
Prepare to become space dust.
You can actually make it a little bit... You're back. Good luck. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Okay, he's like halfway dead at this point. There we go. And ugh. Thought I had him for a second, but then what's it called? Decepticon Sigma. Yes.
Prepare to become space dust.
This is just horrific. Why'd they have to give Sigma 3 forms in this? Even though one of them's like a joke. It makes things so much longer. And technically 4 forms since it has 2 health bars. I just took the damage. I just want to get this over with. There we go. Oh, he's moving now. Okay. There we go. Okay, that will put me in a little bit more of a favorable position during the next phase. As long as I can beat him before he throws the boomerangs again. There we go. Welcome back, Wisp, and back. Okay. Just in time for me to actually beat him, hopefully. This is like round 3 at this point. Or round 4, I lost track. Yeah, Iris is waiting for you, like all that junk. Gives you a little bit of health for it. Gotta watch out for that one. It's trying to hit you into the spikes. It's horrible. Truly it is. Thank goodness this other form right here, it's like not really a threat. There we go. Not cool, dude. What the hell, Sigma? He's evil and crazy. Okay, I'm doing it this time. There's no getting around it. Use my sub-tank. Done Sigma 2. Ay. When you're evil and insane, may as well go all the way. What the fuck? Yes. Now I only have to deal with this one. Are you kidding me? So close! Just, yes, my sentiments exactly. Saw the gross face too, didn't ya? Yes. Just wondering why the reaction at first, because you're typing a previous comment about Mewtwo. Wouldn't be surprised if I have nightmares tonight, but it won't be my fault. I won't have nightmares. I've seen Sigma plenty of times. It's only Sigma's fault. Everything is Sigma's fault. Tries to give himself moral high ground a lot by saying, like, hey, Zero, you did this to me, but... no. Like, an argument can be made that it's all Wily's fault, but... Sigma has proved that he has enough sanity to choose what to do with his insanity. And he chooses to Maverick. I'm just gonna die. There's no way I can beat him at that point. Clearly not fazed by the Doctor's ghost, then. What? Oh, goody, you'll just behind the Doctor's ghost, then. Yes.
Prepare to become space
Clearly
dust.
not fazed by his giant phantom gross face. Yes. Like, you just gotta do it. Unfortunately. I can beat his first phase, no problem. I can only imagine how little you would take it. Probably be on par with Krokomir's death, but at that time you would Max encountered Mother Brain. Second form in the first time on someone else's completed save file. Yeah, I remember you talking about that one time when you were playing, what's it called? Super Metroid. Like, that was your first experience with Metroid, and then you didn't play it until, like, years later because of that. Couldn't completely avoid it. I am not going into this with a lot of health. I mean, I've seen people do this before, like, without taking any damage whatsoever. Like, it's insane, but... Ugh. No, maybe I can do it. And I already failed at that. That's what I was going to do. Failed. Very miserably. Ay. Could it just once, like, give me, what's it called? The electric attack is the hardest one to avoid. Defeat Sigma for good this time until the sequel, maybe. It's... what's it called? Canonically, Sigma isn't beaten for good until X8, unfortunately.
Prepare to become space dust.
But he actually... Unlike, what's it called? Like, Dr. Wily. Like, Sigma actually does have a canological end in this series. It just takes forever. And, like, Dr. Wily's influence is just eternal. Like, even though technically he's long dead at this point. Because it's like 100 years later. This part sucks, like, especially. This is honestly, like, the worst part of this game. Like, it's the final boss. Thank goodness. There's no way to avoid that. Is that enough for you to shoot lasers? No, it is not. There we go. I really regret using up that sub-tank. But I will get through this eventually. Like, don't worry about it.
Prepare to become space.
Literally, almost everyone has problems with this version of Sigma. It's just insanely cheap. The Ultimate Armor X kind of is a saving grace in that regard, though. You can beat Sigma pretty much no problem. Why'd I use Rikoha? I'm kind of expecting second form to, what's it called? I mean, first form to do second form moves. I gotta remind myself that's not the case. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. Can see why people have trouble with this. So, debatably, this is like the worst boss fight in the series. Or like, worst final Sigma. And the one before this was supposed to be the ultimate battle body. Let that one sink in for a little bit. Like, this one's technically inferior to the... what's it called? X3 Sigma, canonically. Keep that in mind, like... That thing that I beat, like, the first time. First try.
Prepare to become space dust.
Canonically easier than all this. It's electricity that I have problems with. Ooh, managed to get 2 damage in that time. Let me go, let me go, let me go. And I'm dead. This is his plus ultimate form. Yes. His plus ultra form, if you will. But actually, it isn't.
Prepare to become space dust.
Again, canonically, even though this one is harder than like Ultimate Battle by Sigma X3. This is a lot harder. Even though canonically it's not as strong. I keep saying. What even? Like, yeah. As I said, it's... You're expected to be able to hover in that fight as X. And be able to actually shoot him from a distance. Is the thing. Like, playing as Zero, like, you have a really easy time, like, throughout the entire game, but, like, end game, you're at a major disadvantage. To put it lightly. Wasn't fast enough for that. Is it just me, or is he taking more damage, like, the more times I... lose to him. Like, not taking more damage, rather, like, tanking is the word I was looking for. There we go. Okay, I've got a little bit more health than I had the last time. I just gotta hope that the RNG gives me Blizzard Head Sigma just a million times.
Prepare to become
My throat is like in pain at the moment. I'm sorry. And of course it gives me electric. It's the hardest one to avoid. Just keep giving me wind, please. There we go. And it hurt me. I beat this one this last night. This one's not too hard. Thank goodness. Are you kidding me? I guess it knows that this is the one that hits me. I'm going for it. You can't destroy the heads either. It's just a false sense of hope. Oh, now you do the Blizzard Head. Just rage. Absolute rage. I mean, if I can get through this without taking damage, like the first phase, then maybe. Stop turning Zero into onion rings. Yes. Stop trying to electrocute the Zero. Got this. That's payback for what's it called? For me, like, cheaping out First Form Sigma. Is that he's using electricity against me specifically? I can see the irony in it, even though I'm pretty sure the game actually can't literally see the irony in it. Okay, just need to take this nice and slow. I can't believe I actually might do this without taking damage. I've been fighting him so long I've actually learned him. You're not supposed to do that to final bosses. Ay, ay, ay. This might be the time. This might be it. I know that I might be jinxing it by saying this, but I've gotten better. This could be it, yes. As long as RNG is on my side, don't jinx myself. I got it. Don't worry. RNG is not on my side. Screw you, Electric Sigma. That one's easy to avoid. That one is not. Come on, I beat one of these before. Oh, darn it. I'm actually doing it. I say, and then he breaks out the electricity again. He's gonna use that the entire time. He's not going to break out the blizzard once. Actually, he's going to bring it out once just to spite me. I know it. Just for saying that. Okay, can't lose concentration. Like, I really need to... Got him! Yes! Finally! Oh my lord, it's over.
What's so funny?
This weapon is aimed at Earth! What? No one can stop it!
No.
Goodbye, Zero! I had to make the voice acting extra terrible right there. Sigma dead. Kind of. At least that form of Sigma. My goodness. Still a little bit of gameplay left, but it's just like, just walk over here. If only X came in and saved the day. General! Zero, I was wrong. Sigma, he blinded me to the truth. It's okay. Rest. I'm not even voice acting. With my body, I can stop the weapon. But then you'll... It's over for this soldier. Farewell. General. Hey, General. Come to your senses. Yeah, he did. To body block, like, Death Star laser coming out of that. I think that's a resounding yes. Yes. Dr. Wily. One last glimpse at Dr. Wily.
So, this is what happened to me.
Don't
This
stun
is
on you
my
now,
fate.
video.
I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Okay, now we're back to Iris mourning.
Please stop.
Answer that question. Rest in peace, General. Yes, and rest in peace, Iris, apparently. And Colonel.
Iris! Did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
Zero's conclusion is that just everyone is crazy. that must be the solution. Now I beat the game and finish with Mega Man X, or at least half of it. I mean X4. Yeah. Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna do it tonight. But I'm gonna cut the stream in half. Because, what's it called? It's run for like 3 hours. But I can do it in 2 as X. There's no doubt in my mind about that, but, like... I need to use the bathroom and, like, get a drink real quick to strap in. But I'm going to be using the ultimate armor, though. A future of Jokers? Well, April is approaching. Yeah, sure. Ay, ay, ay. And the final weapon is just going to be exploding, just like in the background. Voice actor. Not actors, voice actor. Ay, ay, ay. They don't even credit themselves right. Again, messing up a word that should be plural. My goodness. Production K. This voice actor, he goes by many names. Yes. They're all pen names, aliases. Like, for every voice he does, he has another name. Canon. Production AI. What? Should all strive to be like that voice actor, maybe. Yes. General producer. Production AI. Like, some of this game was made, coded into existence by artificial intelligence. Canon. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you for playing. Is it gonna go boom? It's been going boom. Presented by Capcom. How is there enough metal on Earth to make that? And Zero re-enters the atmosphere. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Just gonna watch that blow up for a little bit longer.
The battle has ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of his past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time, he knows that his destiny to defeat his friend one day. Two different people, two different destinies. In the future, Zero's decision will lead to two great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming.
Had enough in me for Dragon Ball voice. And we're back at the opening. Well, I think it's the opening. Yep, it is. Okay. Just, what's it called? To be continued in a second. Like, if I can't do it tonight, I can save, but... what's it called? We'll be doing X. I just need to cut this and then go get a drink and use the bathroom real quick. Okay. Anyway, see you guys in, like, a second.